Anime and manga have been internationally well received since the late 20th century, but have drawn major attention the last few decades. From all the genres and subgenres consumed, iyashikei is maybe one of the least taken account of. I'm interested in this subgenre because of the softness and delicacy with which creators tell stories that attempt at healing from a reflection deep within oneself, the one who consumes such story. But overall to do so finding out its common grounds and cultural traditions such as Zen and Taoism. In this project, I will elaborate a hermeneutic analysis about the iyashikei subgenre from the movie Tamako Love Story. I will also be revising its healing intention with the viewer, as well as its entailment with Japanese philosophy and various concepts that compete Zen. This project will be made through a historic and conceptual revision of the iyashikei subgenre. I will also be grounding some of the elements that different iyashikei works have in common. Such elements can find their most basic form in real ancient concepts from Zen and Taoism, which will also be approached all throughout the investigation. Finally, all previous work will be used to analyze Naoko Yamada's Tamako Love Story, making use of Paul Ricoeur's perception of hermeneutics. My intentions with this project are for it to be available to any person interested in reading and knowing more about Japanese world and life views, as well as people who already more or less have a grasp of them. At first I thought to direct this paper only towards people who are otaku, meaning someone who would immediately understand basic concepts and elements due to his or her knowing of Japanese culture portrayed in anime and manga. Nevertheless, after giving it thought, I decided to direct the project towards any kind of public, making it easy to read and approachable. Writing this paper, and especially making it approachable for anyone to read, is essential for me. Academically revising anime and manga has always been a passion of mine, and although these kinds of investigations are less common, it contributes a lot to see works like Tamako Love Story, works that affect pop culture but also help by giving Japanese culture traditions another perspective. It is often a difficult process to know what kind of studies can be made about Eastern culture so to not occidentalize them and their discourse. But I believe that observing these cultural foundations and traditions from works that approach us as a form of entertainment first is very rich, for we have a better understanding both of the work through our contemporary position and a better appreciation towards ancient concepts. These two aspects, we find, become united both in time and shape, even if it's not visible at first glance.